Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurhafizah Binti Abdul Musid, and today I will present a study on situational judgment test entitled The Characteristic of Situational Judgment Test as an Assessment Tool. My team members are Associate Professor, Technologist Dr. Muhammad Effendi A1 bin Muhammad Matore and Dr. Aida Hani Binti A. Hamid. Introduction. Information can be gathered using a range of tools and techniques, including interviews, observation, rating scales, checklists, and standardized and non-standardized tests. With such checklists, other instruments used such as rubrics and questionnaire. However, checklists and other formal assessment methods cannot evaluate if an individual is accurately depicted. Because of this, the situational judgment test is being presented as an alternative for a thorough assessment of a person's action. SJT is an additional choice for evaluating performance on an individual level. SJT is a strategy that includes challenging work-related events and a variety of options for action. The respondent who completes the SJT selects the best response from a range of alternatives or answer possibilities offered in situations that can be verbally, visually, or in writing. SJT offers a trustworthy and affordable tool for measuring non-academic qualities. It has been determined that the SJT methodology is a useful approach for assessing significant non-academic traits. SJTs ask participants to assess the appropriateness of various responses in light of scenarios they could encounter at work. SJTs are used to assess a person's combination of knowledge, skills, and abilities. There are two varieties of SJTs. SJTs are scenario-based tests or video tests that assess a test taker's capacity to make decisions that are commonly necessary in typical working circumstances. Combination is yet another alternative format type, which can be either video with text or video without text. Nowadays, video-based SJT are a common method for research and selection. SJTs that use videos may feature live-action performers or animated characters. One benefit of the animated medium is that creators may easily manipulate the facial expression and body language of characters. The negative effects of a video-based SJT were much lower than those of a text-based SJT. This indicates a need to comprehend how the SJT measures an individual performance in a knowledge-based or behavior-based scenario. For example, SJT may be used to evaluate applicants' behavior during the application process. The SJT may also be used to assess a candidate's skills when they submit an application to attend any college to pursue their studies. There are three functions of SJT. The first one, to forecast behavior at work using behavioral consistency ideas. Low-fidelity simulations such as the SJT assess answers in relation to procedural knowledge and skills, which are viewed as stepping stones to subsequent, more productive job behavior. The second one, when evaluating competency rather than what is commonly thought to be intellect, the SJT is a prospective measure that can evaluate domain-independent and significant features of professional behavior. Third, SJTs are used in the employment process for a variety of industries. Applicants frequently have the chance to respond to an explanation of a fictitious work-related incident by ranking various responses according to how likely they are to occur and which are the most appropriate under the given conditions. Theory of SJT. The useful of SJT is theoretically justified on the grounds that they can be used to elicit and evaluate implicit trait policies, or ITPs, in this context. According to Tiffin et al. 2020, an ITP is a group of implicit beliefs about the connection between personality traits and behavioral effectiveness. Trait activation theory has significant impact on the development of construct-driven SJTs. This combines situationalism, the theory of personality, and job compatibility, and trait theory. Tiffin et al. 2020 assert that trait theory emphasizes that such predispositions lead to very consistent responses to the outside world in the assumption that persons have pretty stable personalities. The personality job fit idea asserts that certain characteristics may make some persons better suited for certain jobs than others. Consequently, a better fit ought to lead to enhanced job satisfaction and productivity at work. According to recent evidence, pro-social personality traits may considerably explain performance variances in SJT that represent interpersonal interactions. Response options of SJT. Research has compared the relative benefits of answer styles based on knowledge base, what is the best option, and behavioral tendency based, what would you do, most frequently formats. An argument in favor of a knowledge-based format is that whether an SJT has a knowledge-based or behavioral tendency framework, it will still determine how well candidates grasp what the correct behavior is in a certain situation. Knowledge-based answer styles exhibited a stronger correlation with task performance, according to McDaniel. In the meanwhile, behavioral tendency questions may be employed in an SJT's evaluation of personality traits. Response formats of SJT. There are 6 response formats. First one, the most or least suitable response to situational judgment scenario. Second, rating every response option separately. Third, ranking potential course of action in ascending or descending order. Fourth, selecting the top 3 responses from a larger pool of responses or multiple choice. Fifth, selecting the best and or worst response options. And the last one is single response SJT format. There are a few advantages of SJT. First, SJT provides trustworthy and accurate implicit evaluation. SJT are easy to administer and have little financial impact. Third, SJT is a popular technique for assessing emotional capabilities. Fourth, effects of personality self-report measures are more significant than those seen in SJT faking. Excellent levels of reliability and concurrent validity with other non-cognitive evaluation techniques were demonstrated by text-based SJTs. And the last one, SJTs are a solid and valid approach for evaluating students' emotional domain competencies such as professionalism and leadership. There are a few issues in SJT. The first one is gender differences. According to video-based SJT, female test takers receive higher scores than male test takers. SJT scores favored females when they were connected to the gender-specific personality traits of conscientiousness and agreeableness. For instance, there are slight gender discrepancies favoring women on the text-based SJTs used to choose future teachers. The second issue is measurement. No studies have used the SJT technique as a part of a formative assessment for a student's population's educational intervention. The predictive validity of SJTs may vary depending on the situation. However, this is not well understood. The term internal consistency, which is another name for reliability of SJT items, sometimes causes confusion in the literature and necessitates clarification. In conclusion, SJT is a helpful instrument for evaluating a person's overall knowledge or behavior performance. It also provides other response possibilities such as rating, ranking, or multiple choice, in addition to the checklist and Likert scale. Clearly, gender inequality and measurement issues with SJT have been identified. It would be more thrilling if other SJT development models are found in a variety of contexts and fields. With that, I end my presentation. Thank you.